Hey, Shalom. First off, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kwakadash, Yahweh who the world English calls God, Yahweh Shai who the world English calls Jesus. I want to give a double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, how statement is true. I want to give a peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and rest like to do. So it's going to be a quick video. The Lord, no video is edifying. Only Akim gets something from this video. Quick video through the spirit in transit. I'm going to just go over what I saw. I'm sure all the brothers saw it, the Trump and Zelensky conversation that they had in front of the press. If bros haven't seen it yet, I encourage brothers to go pull it up. You know, this shit was hilarious, man. You know what I mean? This shit was funny. You know, although, you know, everybody in there is, you know, has been an actor. So, you know, it might have been one of them situations where everybody was in there playing, you know what I mean, or acting along and all this shit, which shows you how sick the mind of the people that the powers that be are. You know what I mean? You know, you got motherfuckers, and I said this, I'm like, you got motherfuckers fighting. They got families at the house and they're fighting. You know what I mean? They're fighting in these wars, you know, you fighting against Russia, right? And these niggas is getting smoked out here, man. You know what I mean? And y'all in meetings and shit. Like, it just, you know, it just goes to show you, like, you know, like, you know, the importance that they put on the lives of so-called citizens are nothing, man. You know what I mean? Are nothing. These people don't give a fuck, man. You know what I mean? But they're not designed or made to give a fuck. Esau is not designed or made to give a fuck about how the fuck you feel. You know what I mean? As long as his plan is being, you know, it's working in his favor, you know, he don't give a fuck. And part of his plan is getting rid of Jake. Part of his plan is putting, you know, Jake in subjection. Part of his plan is the MOTB. Part of his plan is the NWO. You know what I mean? Part of his plan is you know, killing millions of people. You know what I mean? So hey, that's the devil's plan, and this is who's in power right now. It's fucked up, but that's what it is. That's why, you know, the last video I brought out Micah 2:10. It's not your rest. You'll never have rest underneath this devil, man. That's the thing. That's what Jake don't understand. Jake want to build and do this and do that and try to hold hands with each other, talking about, you know, brotherhood over precepts or breakdowns, whatever the fuck they said, right? But, you know, these scriptures and the truth is the only reason why you got a brotherhood, nigga. You know what I mean? But anyway, you know, Jake want to hold hands with each other and try to fight against this devil. You don't understand this devil blessing. You don't understand what he's set up to do. You don't understand this motherfucker's pure evil. You dig what I'm saying? And the only way we win is if we're right with the Lord, man. And right now, as a people, we're not right with the Lord. You know, a lot of these niggas that want to go against, you know, Esau, you know, as far as in a physical way, hey, bro, you ain't right with you don't understand. You ain't right with you don't understand what the fuck you dealing with or what you're battling. You don't understand. You aired out not knowing scripture, man. You know what I mean? The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. You had who was that, Tazariak? Show the video of Tazariak, man. This nigga talking about, yeah, we might be because the dude was, are you a T to the rest? And he was like, no, we ain't no T to the rest. Right? And then he was like, you know what, maybe we are T to the rest. And then he started showing weapons that he had hung up and how militant, how he had, you know, his men out there hitting pads and all kind. Man, bro, Jake don't have a fucking clue what's going on. Jake think that he could, you know, hold it in his own hand. Listen, man, whatever the Lord wants to happen to you is going to happen to you. We got to fear the Lord. The Lord said what? When your ways please him, he make it even your enemy to be at peace with you. You know what I'm saying? So really, all we got to do is please the Lord, man, with our actions, with our faith, with our works. Not trying to, you know, put on the front, put on a show and try to be, you know, the top Israelite trying to seek preeminence. Man, check it out. It's not about that, man. You know what I mean? This truth is not about us. You know, Lord willing, you know, I'll be one of those men, one of the elect, you know, but it's not about us, man. Jake get in the truth and start making it about them. It ain't about you. Okay? But anyway, in that press conference, right, or whatever, in front of the media, Trump, I mean, you just saw how arrogant, you know, he was like, and I mean, yeah, we know he arrogant, but, you know, he was saying it like it is. You know what I'm saying? He was saying it like it is. He told Zelensky, he was like, listen, man, you know, without us, that war would have been over in 2 weeks. You know, we need to do the ceasefire. Without us supplying y'all and aiding y'all, that war would have been over in 2 weeks. We have given you, he said, we have given you guys over $350 billion. Billion. $350 billion to support Ukraine. You know what I mean? You know, so, and it was getting on this bumper about, you know, him seeming not to be appreciative, and not having a suit on and all that shit. And, you know, some of that shit, you know, that's what I'm saying. You just never know with these devils, but you know it ain't right. You know what I mean? But, you know, you got American people being upset about, man, I've never been so let down by the country. How are we so arrogant and this and that? Yeah, you know, the reason why you people are so disappointed is because you got faith in something that's wicked and evil. You got faith in something that we've been telling you, hey, man, this man is not upright. His spirit is not upright. You know what I mean? This motherfucker's a killing machine. When you really read his plans, I mean, you can see the look on these devils' face, man. They're not human, bro. I don't view them as human. I view them as fucking monsters. And how do you deal with a monster? You deal with a monster wisely. Because one thing wickedness can't do is trump sin. Trump sin, Shalak. One thing wickedness can't do is trump wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Shit, wisdom is chief. You know what I mean? And wisdom is fearing the Lord. Wisdom is fearing Yahweh, Yahawashi. You know, you fear the Lord, man. The Lord will protect you, man. Lord, will the Lord protect me and my house? You know? But I'm thinking, and I'm just speaking as a man on this, but I'm thinking that, you know, Russia is going, you know, obviously sweep through Ukraine. You know, me and the bro was talking about it. And what I mean by sweep through, like, you know, just overtake Ukraine. You know what I mean? And me and the bro was talking about it. You know, and then, you know, he was saying, like, you know, Zelensky might get, you know, they might go to jail. You know what I mean? Might get hit with treason or whatever, you know? So, you know, we're going to see how it play out and all that. You know, obviously, you know, it ain't for us to even, you know, it's not our fight. You know what I mean? It's between them. You know, like a man said a minute ago, man, look, these devils, man, they gonna wipe each other out and we gonna step right into power. You know what I mean? So we ain't got to get carnal. We ain't got to get physical with these dudes, man. We ain't got to do none of that. The best way, it's a saying, I think it's Sun Tzu in The Art of War. He said, in the book The Art of War, he said, the best fight to fight is the one you don't have to fight. You know what I mean? So how much more when the elect, you know what I'm saying? We, you know, Lord willing, I be one of those men, but we doing our thing. We teaching and preaching His word. You know, these motherfuckers is wiping each other out, and then boom, you know, we get beamed up, meet the Lord in the air, and then come back down with full immortality. You know what I'm saying? Just be immortal beings. And then we take over. We snatch up shit. We start taking over. Yeah, we look like men, but, you know, we are immortal men. You know what I mean? You know, and the war is going to be ran by Jake. When you go to Isaiah, the 2nd chapter, you know, we'll be perfect, man. You know what I mean? Then we'll show, then we can begin to live. Then we'll show you what living is, you know, how to rule, what living is all about. You know what I'm saying? When you read about King Solomon, man, that's pure. When you read about how King Solomon was, how he dwelt, and how godly he was, you know what I mean, how much wisdom he had, man, that's pure motivation to be right. And I was telling the brother Kasaja in LA. That's my guy. That's my guy right there. You know, we was talking about that, and I was like, hey man, and that brother in Chicago, we was talking rapping. I'm like, hey bro, you know, the beautiful thing about all is that the more godly you are, the more like damn near, and I don't want to say this in a prideful way. I don't mean this by any pride, you know, with any pride at all, but you damn near untouchable. These niggas can't touch you. These wicked ass women can't touch you. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers is filthy. They got spirits and demons on them, man. When you walking godly and, you know, you seeking after the you know, the right things, you know, and you're adding to yourself spiritually, you're adding wisdom to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're increasing your wisdom by reading, watching videos, studying, being right, going through certain scenarios where you have to exercise wisdom. Man, that puts you on a different level. So much to where you'll be damn near intimidated. They'll be intimidated by you. You'll be intimidating. You know what I mean? You hear Brad just say, oh, you're very intimidating. No, bitch, you just wicked. You just wicked, bitch. You know what I mean? Your spirit is getting bothered by my righteousness. You know what I mean? So, you know, when you read books like that, you can read Wisdom of Solomon, you read First Kings, you can read about David. You know, you read Hebrews, the 10th chapter, you know, 30 on down, 29 on down. Man, it's just pure motivation. Baruch, the 5th chapter, Isaiah, the 60th chapter. Like, these are all, even another great book, and I say this damn near every other video. Well, another great book is Sirach. The book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, man. You want to learn how to really walk. You want to learn how to exercise wisdom and be wise and learn how to be really, like, you know, godly. So the book of Sirach, man, that's my favorite book, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and you're not gonna hear niggas having this conversation. Nigga not gonna have this conversation. Nigga not gonna tell you to read go to Sirach 28, go to Sirach the 4th chapter so you can learn about wisdom. Go to Sirach 28 to learn about forgiveness. And you ain't gonna hear a nigga saying that. You know what I mean? You're not gonna hear a nigga saying that. You know, because niggas have worldly conversations. They're so caught up into this shit that means nothing. I mean, everything you get ain't yours. You lay down with, you know, other men's women. You know what I'm saying? All the women that you get is using to be fucked up here, man. You know what I mean? So you want to say, he must be a fool, you know? But yeah, man, you know, Lord, when the video is edifying, Lord, the Ikem got something from this video. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakadash. I want to tell you about this. Keep pushing on to the next. Shalom.